what was neat about Cambodia and the Ho Chi Minh Trail is the B-52s constantly bomb the Ho Chi Minh Trail. Well, they hit water tables, okay, and water tables, because we came up, the tanks took off on the other side on search and destroys. We, as I was with the command track, sat at the base at this elephant in this field of this elephant grass. And it's me, the mail clerk, and a buck sergeant and first sergeant were inside on the command track, because the 2 gunners and the driver, and the first sergeant was in the command of the track. Anyway, we asked for sergeant if we could go swim. And he said, yeah, you can go swim if you want to. I don't care. You can go swim. You better be ready. Take your weapons with you. So I had a 45, and that guy had an M16, and the guy had a grenade launcher, M16. So anyway, we get to this huge crater. This crater is unbelievable, and had crystal coral blue water in it because it hit the water table so deep, and it was like we were in some oasis type thing. And so we looked down in there, and one of the mail clerk, he had his clothes off and everything, and was sliding down into the water, and I was unbuttoning my shirt and stuff like this. I'm standing there, I kid you not, by this tree, and I hear this ping, and this pop, and this wood hits me in the back of the neck, and it's a tree behind me, and one of the guys screaming, I'm going, I just couldn't believe what was happening, and then all of a sudden, pop, 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 and then rounds going off, and this buck sergeant drops, is screaming my name, drop down. So we rolled into this crater on the side, and I've got my 45, I kid you not, and I'm just going like this, because all my shells were out on the ground, because I emptied the clip, just going like, because you're so freak. That's what it means about these John Wayne movies and things like that. They think, I'm going to do this, I'm going to roll out like this. When you're either pooping your pants or wetting your pants and stuff, because you're trying to get your bearings of what's going on, and all these guys go. So anyway, we're down there, and the sergeant said, okay, on 3, we're getting up, and the first sergeant's sitting there, and he's radioing in for the tanks to come back that were being fired upon, and we get up, and the sergeant says, you start, we're going to run through the grass and get to that track. He says, on 3, everybody ready? So we got our clothes and everything like that. We jump up and track around, and we're just rolling and jumping and everything and coming around there, and got to that track, but he was gone, dude.
Just one sniper then?
Yeah,
was
gone.
One sniper?
And that's one of the tricks they did, was they'd come up out of the little spider holes, and they did it to us many times. And they brought napalm in on us, because we thought we were getting over at one time, and they'd sit there and pop, and then we'd fire on each other, and it was always a pop, and then we had to be careful. They kept warning us about that, and then the first time we actually did it, that was the scary part. I'm lucky to be standing here. I really am. I fell down a well, broke 3 ribs, tips of my elbows. My feet weren't touching anything, and Dennis Bogle, I'll never forget his name, from Coxhagen, Pennsylvania, pulled me out. I'll never forget that. And just going through a pig pen, and we were again going through it, and as soon as I stepped on that crack, that little piece of plywood, it was some kind of under this hog pen. We were going through a hog pen and coming through there, and I just went straight down and just jammed. I hit this side and then flopped over to the other side, got this one, and I was trying to get my feet on the side of the well, and I couldn't. I don't know why or what, and I figured it dropped down in there, who knows
how deep it could be.
Yeah, what was down there. It's like the tunnels and stuff like that.
And your friend just pulled you out there?
Pulled me out. Yeah, pulled me out. And that was, there's many, just screw stuff.
So those are two near misses right there, huh?
Yeah.
So, okay.